Normal. I've got about 7 topics stuck up here that interweave with each other. So, terms like institution, capital I on that one, what does that mean? Education, degrees, titles, labels. But this one's about just normal. Normal is getting up in the morning, seeing the sunrise. Something you take for granted. But inside that normal is the subtle change in time over the seasons. The days grow shorter and longer, the temperature changes, your normal changes. So that's your normal. Wake up in the morning and try to decide what's for breakfast. Or maybe you already know. You've got a routine down and a set habit, and that's normal. But as normal changes, the seasons change, the weathers change. Now we learn how the climate changes, how that climate change has affected us for such a long time. It's affected why plants grow where they grow. The rocks, the soil underneath, the wind, the rain patterns in specific local areas you may never visit, but that's normal there. The gray hair or the white hair. It's just normal. Understanding what these normals are. There was times for years in my career where I walked into a room where normal was a very specific temperature, a very specific humidity, a very specific atmosphere kept in just that one room. That was normal for that room. It costs $1 million a year, more than that, to keep that room running. So inside that room, that normal, let's say to preserve moon rocks, is in an atmosphere that would kill a person. People have never touched these moon rocks. Yet, they might. That's a normal. That's a local normal. It's a temporary normal. These normals go by and they just become a part of our life. And some people in these things with a capital I institution are meant to study them. We gave them the time and the large S. Our work, the man in the field picking crops that fed that person that's inventing the next whiz-bang. Everyone played a role in that, not one person. That's the true normal. The seasons change. And money flows through civilizations. Commerce and trade. That trade is so important. Understanding that normal, it comes back to these institutions, these trusted things we've built over generations that live and grow and die and fade. These institutions, they get renamed inside the government, which causes as much confusion as good. A lot of that's intentional. So where do you go for help? Which institution are we supposed to trust out there? Which one of these titles, which one of these corporate entities, these tax write-offs, these tax aversions, what are they? What are they meant to be? That's the fundamentals we're struggling with. Somebody wants you to go through a single point for all of your needs. Corporations want you to do that. Use our store for the rest of your life. We're all you need. We have your food and your pharmacy. Is that good or bad? It's just kind of how it is. In some places. Other places don't have refrigeration. Institutions, what is their goal? We're watching a raging war between institutions, fomented by institutions, as corporate entities funding noise in the system. And you can see this. I mean, voting is the only mechanism that we have to cope with this. I hate to say it. Being involved in the community around you to some degree somehow. So, pollution. Pollution. Insert song and dance here. Fiddler on the Roof.